You'll comprehend a quiet kind of strength once you visualize these rare pictures of Heather Thomas. They have the sense of dust on boots, scripts with worn edges, and a steady spirit that keeps walking even in low light. Stay with me through to the very end. Examine the first image, which shows a small desk with a lamp slanting to one side, a script folded at the corner, and a pencil note that reads, "Find the truth here," in the margin. It serves as a straightforward guide for the scene that follows and possibly for the day that follows. Another picture depicts a coach who knows when to press and when to halt while a player stretches carefully, takes a deep breath, and laughs. Briefly on a training yard. A team is seen checking cables and angles in a candid view of a dusty lot. Heather gives appreciation to the person carrying the boom, the one you never see, and the smile that returns says it all about respect. A picture of a wardrobe room displays a rack of jackets and boots that appear to have had multiple lives. She picks them up and nods, as though the costume is a pledge to act authentic rather than a costume. The camera stays back and allows the piece to breathe while she reads lines aloud in a low voice in a quiet corner in another shot, testing each syllable until it fits perfectly in her mouth. She maintains her focus as minute details dance around her in a set photo where the sun dips quickly and the crew races the light, and the scene lands with serene strength. A platter of cookies is seen cooling in a warm kitchen scene as she writes brief, heartfelt thank you cards to those who supported her over a difficult day. Because commitments must be kept, not simply stated, she circles names and puts action steps on a table covered in charity leaflets, phone numbers, and handwritten reminders to follow up. She sits on a bench with a buddy who needs quietness. More than conversation in a straightforward park portrait, their silence feels brave. She smiles at the thought of stories passing through many hands and still finding new homes when she purchases a secondhand book with a name in the front from a stranger in a bookstore. An image of a rehearsal hall displays floor marks and an honest-looking mirror. She nods at her reflection with a "let's get it right" expression. She is seen clutching a photo from a day in the past in another unscripted photo, honoring the path she took and the others that shared it with her rather than hanging on to the past. She responds to a challenging question with straightforward words that are like a calm hand on a trembling shoulder in a picture of a Q&A at a community center. You can just feel the day slipping away from you as you look at the late-night desk. Photo of a cup of cold tea and the page that says, "Learn, rest, try again." With her hair tied up and her hands steady, she pulls over to assist someone with a flat tire in a roadside photo, forming a fast team out of strangers who are unlikely to cross paths again. The crew unwinds, the day goes more smoothly, and the work remains human as she laughs at a little on-set error that turns into a running joke in another seldom shot. In a last wide shot, the entire team is captured in a single frame: stunt leads, camera operators, makeup artists, runners, and drivers. Heather is standing next to them, not in the middle, but in the line, grinning like a link in a sturdy chain. Comparing these uncommon images reveals a straightforward truth: true power is quiet, grit is delicate, and craft is care. In order for us to continue providing you with frank stories that shed a loving light on the people who carry out the work every day, kindly like the video, leave a comment describing which image resonated with you, and subscribe.